Now, taking a look at stage 11 here for this Evija event, and say this will be the last one where I have a gold car, or where people would probably have a gold car coming into this, and you're probably still, if you're gunning for this car, working away on that Honda Civic. So like, just your path to victory here probably looks somewhat similar to mine, and also somewhat dependent maybe on a tiny bit of luck. Now, just to go through it, so like, there's 4 more blueprints to be gotten for sure here from the H2 Speed, which will bring me up to 45 blueprints, or 10 away from it. Then I have conditions still to finish out, which will give me 1 blueprint there. So that would be 9 blueprints to go. Then once I have the Honda Civic fully fixed up here, I've got the 1, 2, 3, 4 blueprints. So that'll be take me within 5 blueprints of the Evija unlock. And while the next 2 days are both valued at 8, they require a gold 0 Uno and a gold Vantage. Day 14 here is actually worth 5 Evija blueprints. So that is your kind of keystone state right there to flip that one over, and you'll get yourself the Evija just unlocked, as long as you can manage it. Now, that Honda Civic, like, mine is chugging towards the last rank. I've got 28 out of 42 for it, and then once I've that done, I need to take it into the epic car hunt for the epic import parts. And the thing is, like, that's not guaranteed any number of those realistically. Also, on top of that, you've got the multiplayer, which has the potential for those. But just to find out how many Honda runs that took to get there, by the way, I am currently at 362 Civic runs. So, I expect to be grinding that quite a lot if you want to be getting that car up to max. You really need to start on that a couple of days ago. Realistically now, like, you're going to be burning some tickets for tokens right there. I ended up only spending about, I'd say, 200, 300 tokens, actually converting them over. Just, yeah, it's like pretty fast going. What I've done for a while is just set an alarm when you finish playing, have an alarm set for 90 minutes, go off and play some Pikmin for a bit, come back in 90 minutes, do 10 more runs, go back and play something else or do something else, see a family member. And minor jump cut. This isn't the easiest of tracks in the slightest with the H2 Speed. Yeah, I had 1 or 2 runs. Now this is like, obviously this track is quite new, and yeah, players are going to have a bit of trouble with this one, and there's multiple routes through this. If you've been playing Osaka for a while on the global version, you might have an easier time with this, but yeah, this definitely is not the easiest of tracks. It's kind of cool to have a bit of a challenge. But yeah, I find like staying above ground on this track quite a bit easier. But making use of the H2 Speed's awesome drifting ability is really cool. Don't let the AI decide which way you're going. But yeah, just more familiar with the upper track here, just because of the fact of, like, it's been used in a few events already, and it shows up in the multiplayer. Just, yeah, this H2 Speed is really awesome when it comes to, like, that drifting ability to gain speed while drifting. But I will be the first to admit that I'm not overly familiar with this course. Just try and stay, like, pick one side when you're going through any of those multiple path areas. Just don't be, like, changing left or right in the middle of it. Oh, clip the wall. But yeah, just like, say if you've got multiple paths in an area, just like think to yourself, just stay right, and that way, like, go right each time. Here, by the way, on this ramps, you do have to, like, ease up on the accelerator and nitro a small bit, or you'll flip the car. And just nitro to the finish. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't exactly the most perfect runs, to be fair. I ate wall a small bit there. But, like, it is possible, definitely, with that upper route. And yeah, that H2 Speed is actually kind of cool to get, like, a bit of a challenge on it. But yeah, that car is awesome for the ability to, like, drift around things. Like I said, this was the yeah, it took a couple of attempts to do this one. maybe 4. But yeah, it's definitely one where like you're gonna be on this track for a bit and kind of like don't shy away from a reason to kind of like practice on this one, because Osaka's going to be in the game pretty much going forward, so every event and kind of thing where we see it is just another time to get some practice on it. But any of those multiple pata areas and stuff, just take a look at them and kind of, yeah, just usually like I kind of say to myself, like say go right, and then just always pick the right path of those through it, just so that you're not like making that decision as you're going through there. But as you see now, I've got my like 10 blueprints left to get towards the Evija. I have one more coming in from the conditions. And then yeah, I've got my Honda Civic will give me 4, and the other Honda Civic will give me the 5 out of that, as long as I can get it up to the gold rating. So that would be the 10. Like weird kind of event again, like as people have commented throughout these videos. Yeah, like this isn't an easy car to unlock, and it's definitely not a car where everyone will unlock it. Like the chances of getting this one are very, very low. You're talking about less than 1 in every 100 people will definitely get this. So like yeah, unless you're in that top 1% of garage owners and stuff, like realistically you're not going to be guaranteed this unless you pump a load of tokens into it. And yeah, I wouldn't advise doing that, especially not with like the other events that are probably on the way coming up towards Christmas, or the other event, the Tech Rules, which appeared on stage 15, I believe, and the global event of this, which would be like a really, really awesome car to see. But that would be one that's just being unlocked with tokens and other bits and pieces. So like, do not bankrupt yourself, I would say, for this event. Just play through it, see what you can get, and then it'll be unlocked later on, that burst of speed anyway, if you don't manage to finish it off here and now. But yeah guys, that's it for me. Not the easiest of courses. There's video sub button up there. Really appreciate it if you give a click on that. My indie stuff is up there. I have one of those nearly finished. The Asphalt, other bits and pieces here. I'm finishing off editing a video with Ziggy and myself talking about this event and the upcoming ones. And yeah, I was recording myself playing Pikmin 3 as well, without commentary, but just the actual long play that game, because I think it's amazing looking. And yeah, I've really been enjoying getting lost in that world, so I'm going to start uploading the days of that on this channel as well. So you can check those out if you enjoy just taking a look at some Pikmin gameplay. But like I said, without commentary, but it's just really a beautiful game. Alright guys, good luck, drive safe, and happy hunting with this Evija.